Hello and welcome. Oh, also, hey Jazz, it's good to see you in chat. Oh man, I'm actually getting kind of excited. So, I guess I should introduce this. Let's see, credits. There's some stuff in here I could see. Okay, so, as some of you may or may not know, at the end of January, about a month ago, I had the pleasure of playing a little game by the name of Escape from Eden. It was made by this guy named Jaz Parsons. And he is taking it upon himself to make a game every single month, which, as I have mentioned before, and I will always mention again and again, is completely insane. But super props to him. Escape from Eden was genuinely a really interesting game, and I'm very excited to see what else he can come up with, what else he could do. And so yeah, and this is the second game in his series called Camp Clover. And on screen here is all the credits of everything that he's made. I will tell you, I have not boot up this game yet, so I have no idea what's going to happen when I hit play. This is genuinely going to be a first-time experience, so it's going to be quite interesting. Also, I just realized I had three versions of it up at one time, so that's interesting. My bad. I had tried to open it like once and then it didn't, and so I was like, oh, there must be something going on. So I tried to open it again and again, and of course I did the one thing that you're not supposed to do, and I clicked it a bunch of times. Anyway, let's get on into it, my dudes. Let us go in and I guess attend Camp Clover, escape from Camp Clover. I don't really know, but let's begin. Oh man. Okay, here we go. Camp Clover, July 19th, 2003.
They took everyone. I think I'm the only one left. I can't let them catch me. I should start by looking for some evidence.
Interesting. Okay. Sorry, I'm rearranging some stuff over here. Collect evidence. Avoid getting caught. Press F for flashlight and press E to interact. Okay, pretty simple. Okay. Real quick, I'm going to turn up the brightness on my monitor. This is not a fault of the game. I just have to do this every time I play a video game. Okay. Interesting. Those are walking humans. Boy. Oh dear. That's curious. Okay, thankfully I don't have to click on anything. But I'll just let you know that my mouse is moving onto my other desktop. I don't know how to avoid that from happening. Yeah, something weird is going on with the full screen, but that's okay. Okay, we can run. There's no jump, but there doesn't need to be. Okay. So she said she was the only one left. Interesting. And she needs to collect evidence. I'm not here. I'm not here. I'm not here. I'm not here. Oh, okay, okay. Ugh. Ooh. That's creepy. Okay. Alright, so good to know that I'm too fat to hide behind trees. Got it. Okay. I need to collect evidence. I'm guessing that this ain't going to be Slender Man, so I'm guessing it's not going to just be hanging off of a tree. Let's see what's in here. Oh, hey, F for flashlight. That doesn't alert them. That's good.
I should find Jenny's notebook. I remember seeing the cabin counselor confiscate it earlier. I think that'll help show that I'm not lying.
Okay, so we are looking for Jenny's notebook. Hey.
Poor Jenny. I promise you I'll get help.
Okay. What the heck happened? Oh my goodness. Oh. Hello. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm not here. I'm not here. Oh god. No. Okay. Are you gone? Hello? Okay, I think he left. Okay. Okay, yeah, he left. That's good, that's good. There might be something in the van, but there's a lot of people around there right now. What the heck is going on? Is she like being framed for murder or something? Jeez. I was just checking to make sure that everything was good on the stream. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Nice and easy.
I should stay out of the light.
Yeah, that would make sense. You know, don't go where literally everyone can see you.
Ew. Creepy sign.
A little bit. A little bit. A little bit. Okay, okay. Interesting. The light effects are kind of interesting. I'm not sure what the cross light is supposed to be. Like, I guess it's a reflection or something. Kind of to show, like, hey, they have headlamps. Yeah. Mouse doesn't stay locked on the game screen. Yeah, it doesn't. And it might be because of something that I did. I don't know. But yeah, basically, whenever I try to move it, it'll move off of the game screen and onto my second monitor, basically. It's fine because I don't have to click anything, thankfully. Ooh, what's this?
Oh, great. It's in the dumpster.
Oh, it's a key.
Gross.
Oh. I needed to get a key to unlock it. Cool. Nope. 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 Oh, I'm totally gonna aggro him, aren't I? Nope. Apparently not. That's great. That's great. I am in the clear.
I remember the camp counselors talking about a registry letter in the office. I've got to try and find it.
Registry letter in the office. Okay. Let's see.
This isn't the summer camp our parents thought it was.
Excuse me?
I hope.
Excuse me? Oh God! Oh no! Mommy and Daddy sent me to a bad camp. Good thing I have the key.
Got it. This will provide a missing persons list for the police.
Yeah, missing persons, that's cool. Crosslight just helps the player see where the enemy is in all the darkness. Yeah, that does make sense. Okay, yeah, I can see what you're saying, yeah. I can kind of tell based off of, like, the flashlights and stuff, but it is probably good that you actually have a thing that's like, hey, this is where the enemy is. Stay away from this exact point. Okay. So I And got one more piece of evidence that I need to find. Oh, jeez. It could be in the van, but I have a feeling that's what I need to escape. That outhouse is all in the light, so it's probably not there.
That's strange. What's this wire from?
Oh, what the... is it from? Wait. Oh, it's connected to there. Okay. I'm gonna check out this house first, but I think I have an idea of what I'm supposed to do with that then.
This shed gives me the creeps. Let's find something and get out.
Let's find something.
A shovel.
Shovel.
Maybe I can use this for something.
A weapon. No. I need to stay not guilty. Okay. So that wire, I assume, is a power cable of some kind that's connected to that light. And then the final piece of evidence that I need is probably in that outhouse-looking thing.
Maybe the shovel could break the wire.
That also could do it.
Perfect. Lights out.
Now let's
That should
see,
hide my
where did
escape.
the wire actually get cut? Apparently I just cut... Oh, hi, you're on me. Maybe. Or not. Okay, cool. That works. Camp Clover 2, Attack of the Shovel Child. Yes! Oh my gosh, yes. Okay. Let's see. It's an oar.
A paddle.
Or a paddle.
I can use this to row the boat and get out of here.
Okay. Interesting. I thought I was going to take the van, but... You know what? It makes sense that she can't drive. I just realized that I should have assumed, like, oh yeah, she's a kid.
Would have been nice to go swimming once.
Let's go right now. No. Dang. This poor girl, got brought to a heckin' occult camp where something very, very bad happened, and the cops were called, or something. And so she is in big trouble, big doo-doo trouble. And so she needs to find evidence by going back to the crime scene and collecting it. That is interesting. I don't know if I've explored everywhere though. I don't know. There's probably something else, somewhere else I can go. There's a lot of people up there. To make that. One thing that I think would be interesting, and I'm only saying this as a suggestion for like future things. If you're wanting to have some kind of stealth mechanic, that's great. That's awesome. Okay, so I have been here. But if you're giving me a flashlight, and I'm trying to hide from people who have flashlights and stuff, my guess is they'd be able to see somebody who has their flashlight on, or at least be able to see them better. Okay, those two are just stationed there. So... probably not the best idea to go that way. So there's something else that I'm missing. But I was just thinking, like, oh, maybe when you have your flashlight on, the enemy's ability to detect you, or like the range that they have to be in to actually see you, is a little bit bigger, or it's a little bit shaped differently, like be more like a cone than anything else. Okay, yeah, this seems different.
There's got to be something good in here.
Oh my gosh, look at that. What do you know? Hey, by the way, did you guys know that this isn't the only game that Jaz Parson has made? Did you know he also made a wonderful game called Escape from Eden, which he made in only a single month? I played it on stream, not on stream, but I recorded it about a month ago. And it's a really interesting game where you go around and activate things and try to stay away from robots. And it's a really good platforming challenge, and I highly recommend it. Check it out on jazzparsons.itch.io.
A key?
Okay, got a key.
Looks pretty new. I wonder what it's for.
What? Oh, hi. That was sudden. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I still have the key. Where? Okay, it was that building up there. Cool. Man, I didn't even realize that he was close. Not over here. Do not see me. I knew you'd like that TV.
Those are too steep to climb.
Oh yeah, those are quite steep cliffs. You know, I said that they don't detect when I have my flashlight on, but sometimes it feels like it does. Interesting. Apparently the first key you picked up opens the shed, and the second key is supposed to pick up... Is supposed to pick up? Oh, so you're only supposed to have one of the keys. Okay. Interesting. If that's what I assume you're saying. Interesting. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but the music is top-notch as always. Very, very spooky. Okay, this was... Right, this was the one for Jenny's room. Wait, was it? Hold on. Wait. Cabinet's not here. Ah. Hello.
A camera. I can use this to take a picture of the license plate.
Oh. Oh no. Nope, I wasn't here. Go away, go away.
I should stay in the shadows.
Yes, yes, I know. Thank you for reminding me. What's in there? So I need to take a picture of the van that's over there. Key in cabin opens office desk. Key behind the building opens shed. What's the office desk key? Oh, so did I use one key to unlock both of them? I'm honestly, I'm having trouble remembering. Jeez. Okay, don't go that way. Oh my god. Should still be able to complete the game. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I got stuff. I apologize if I'm breaking the game a little bit at some points. It is honestly just in my nature to do so sometimes, and I do not intentionally mean to. But just as a fellow game dev, I always try to look for like what systems are in place, and my natural reaction to that is like, oh, so how does this work? And I usually see through a lot of things. So, and I try not to. I try to like let the game take me a lot, but every now and again it just doesn't
The
work.
light might give me away. Perfect. I hope this helps the police track them down. This should be enough evidence for them to believe me. Let's get out of here without getting caught.
Yes, please, let us run. I gotta say, I really like the inventory system on the right side here. The way how everything is lined up, and like it all looks very uniform. As if like, okay, I could almost tell like, hey, these are like there are a certain amount of things that I can get, and if there's like a gap in there, I'm like, oh, okay, there is something else I need. So it's kind of neat. It's kind of neat. It's very simplistic, but it's neat. Well, let's get out of here. Woo! Okay, very interesting. Weeks of endless searching after a small camp boat washed ashore. Local authorities say they can't confirm whether or not it could have been used by one of the town's missing children to get home. The mayor has publicly stated that the online rumor of a Camp Clover is nothing more than a fringe conspiracy. The parents of the 13 missing children are being held for the questioning until the situation develops, so the 13 are presumed missing or dead. Got it. Woo! Okay. Thanks, I tried to focus on UI and voiceovers this time around. Yeah. I mean, yeah, and good on you for doing that. UI is not the easiest thing to do, especially when you're learning. There's like, if yeah, you're using Unity. It is not the easiest thing to understand. In any game that I have created, UI, like, it's easier for me now, but when I first started out, it was super difficult. Yeah. Thanks for playing Camp Clover. Awesome vid as always. Hey, thank you. Good game. GG. But no, genuinely. I mean, okay, so I have a couple of thoughts. First off, the fact that like you were a little bit late on making Escape from Eden, which is fine. That game turned out to be great, but because of that, you only, as you've stated, you only had like 2 weeks to make this. 2 weeks, and the fact that you did all of this in 2 weeks in major crunch time is amazing. So props on you for doing that. Obviously, there are some areas that obviously could be improved. But most of those I'm sure you have seen over and over again, so I'm not going to bother stating them here. It's a very interesting concept though, and the UI that you've done is very clean, it's very nice, very simplistic, very understandable. When you get an item, it appears on the side and you're like, okay, I have that item. And then the evidence, like when you get it, it ticks up by 1 and you're like, okay, I have that, there's 1 more. And then there are various places that you need to go to, so you know, like, okay, I need to go here, there's 1 more place I need to go to. The way that you did the voiceovers was really good too. And it's not something that a lot of indie devs is capable of when they first start out. And it's simple enough, but it's not the easiest thing when you're on a time crunch for sure, which is being able to have specific voice lines play when you reach a certain point in the game, or when you go to a certain point, or when you cross over a certain trigger. And that can be difficult to do. It takes a lot of time to actually set that up in all the various places that you have set up. The fact that you have, and also the fact that you have certain conditions for them. So for instance, if I were to walk up to the boat early in the game, she would say like, oh, I could use this to escape. But then if I go there when I have the ore and all the evidence, she'll like, I forget if she actually did, but she'll say something different, like, let's get out of here. And the fact that you have those kind of things set up everywhere of like, okay, she'll say this if you have this item and go to this or not or whatever, is really cool. Now, obviously, there was one time when that didn't happen, which was that I accidentally found the key in the dumpster behind the shed and then unlocked it. At that point, she was like, oh, I need a key to unlock this. I should go find it. And then I already had it. But honestly, that's fine because, no reasonable person is going to find the key before they find the thing that it opens. That just was dumb luck on my part. So yeah, in all honesty though, like I said, music's great. The voiceovers are interesting in a way, they're good. They're good. But I would recommend trying to find a place and a way to record voiceovers to have them be a little bit better in quality. It did kind of sound like somebody recorded it on a phone just sitting in a room or something, or even if you had a microphone, it didn't sound like it was like a you know what I'm talking about, like a prop, not a proper voiceover, but like I guess a clean one. Something that a lot of people do that's very easy is that they get their microphone set up, even if it's your phone or whatever. They go into a closet and put a blanket over them, and then they record that way, and that's how they do their voiceovers. I can't say that I do that a lot, but I also don't have a lot of things that I do voiceovers with. But basically, you need to soundproof whatever place you're recording. One place that can work in a pinch is actually your car. If you have it just off and you're sitting in there, that is pretty decently soundproofed. And that can massively improve the quality of your voiceovers. Just to make it so that it doesn't sound like they're... I'm trying to figure out the way to describe it best. But it sounds like the voiceover would be right in your ear, as opposed to okay, here's a good analogy. When you're wanting to print something, or even if you want to copy something, you don't take a picture. No, wait. My analogy is getting thrown off. If you want to send a picture to somebody that you have printed, you don't take a picture of that picture and then send it to them. You scan the picture and then send it digitally. And in a similar way, if you do voiceovers, if you do voiceovers with a soundproofed area, it's as if you scanned it digitally and then sent it. Whereas if you don't do that, it can sound like a photocopy of a photocopy, basically. That's the best way that I can describe it, at least. But overall, aside from that, that is a nitpick, boy. That is a nitpick of a nitpick. This game is great. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I am just, from dev to dev, just saying various things. And you don't even have to take my advice if you don't want to. You could say, hey, no, screw it, I'm going to do my own thing. That's fine. And I can't even say that I'm better at any of this. If I had all the time in the world and you asked me to make a game in 2 weeks, it would not be of this quality. Just straight up. I could eventually do this for sure, but I would not be able to do it in the amount of time that you have. And obviously I'm excited to see what else you create this year, but beyond that, I'm excited to see what games you can create when you actually have a good amount of time and effort put into it, and you have these assets that are professional and stuff, and when you actually have a budget to work with and stuff, I'm excited to see what the future for you holds. And with that being said, this is where I'm going to end the stream today, guys. for those of you who are watching that are not Jaz, thank you for watching, and please go check out Jaz Parsons on Twitter, just at Jaz Parsons. Actually, it might be in... Okay, I don't think his Twitter's in here, but his name's up there, but I also have it in the description below. I also have his itch.io in the description, so please go check that out. Please support him so that he can continue doing this. He has made really cool stuff. Go play Camp Clover, go play Escape from Eden. Those are both really good games that y'all should try. And yeah, with that being said, I guess I will see you guys on the flip side. Bye!